Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. And done. And no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe.
Papa, you been tell we say that we trust the process, but man, let's call out the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, man dirty character. Thief man they all a thief, now this is the matter. I, whoa, 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 yeah. Papa, you been tell we say make we trust the process, but man, let's call out the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, man dirty character. Thief man they all a thief, now this is the matter. I, Rasta man, me know every cock and bull, me represent green, white and blue. That's what me have to do. Then meet the water dirty, then awake make it settle, and then jump inside, then the dirty and more. Thief man they all a thief, now the system batter. Salone they go behind. Who that now we go believe? Oh, wrong side life we dey live so. I say now the cap side life we dey live. Oh, I say now the wrong side life we dey live so. It's just a cap side life we dey live now, yeah. Oh now, whoa, 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 yeah. Papa, you been tell we say make we trust the process, but man, let's call out the progress of the process. Wearing suit and tie, fantastic character. Thief man they all a thief, now this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know every cock and bull, me represent green, white and blue. That's what me have to do. When I meet the water dirty, you know make it settle, and then you jump inside, you dirty and more. Thief man they all a thief, now this is them batter. Salone they go behead. Who that now we go believe? Oh, wrong side life we dey live. Sorry say na sana say na sorry, yeah. Wrong side life we dey live so. Why? Oh now. Wrong side life we dey live so. I say na the cap side life we dey live, no. Yeah, man. Real wrong side life, you know. So frustrating, you know. When you hope say things should be better and then you see some funny, nasty things happening, you know, that continues to render the country backward. It's frustrating. You know, that's why sometimes some of us sing songs of this nature to see how much we can educate the masses and really try to make people have a positive mindset, because sometimes we blame the politicians, but we the people have the problem, because we celebrate the criminals, and when you celebrate criminals, what else do you expect? They reinforce the behavior, they think what they are doing is good, it's legitimate. So we the people sometimes have the problem. We have the problem, you know. We have the problem, and we need to stop celebrating criminals in governance. And until we stop celebrating criminals in governance, we will not come out from this mess up that we are into. Thank you, guys.
Banga. I'm in the building. Man fed up, man. They make mumu talk. Pull up the tune. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone just the nasty. It's sorry.
Too dirty make one nasty.
So start with Salone so nasty. So nasty. This president's government is over nasty. What's in a nasty? Check with parliament if you see nasty. Always them talk, who talk that's a nasty. We ministers now them body nasty. For shots, call them papa nasty. Judicial system is smelling nasty. Now so nasty. Anti-corruption, them fake and nasty. They make sabi but nasty. We police and soldier, they all sorry. Cause the system nasty. We footballers, they're over sorry. Cause SLFA nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone just the nasty. It's sorry.
Too dirty make one nasty.
Entertainers, they not take we serious. That's make we more nasty. Medical facility, it's too rotten. See people they die nasty. Politics that the original nasty. We make Salone down nasty. Free education, mommy I not see nothing. Planning just the nasty. Some drivers themselves just too nasty. Mexicans for business nasty. See for itself not the most Salone sorry. Agri they kill we nasty. Perspective that they cut see up and nasty. Salone just the nasty. Nako vac, no one like corona don't save. Just they eat corona money pa nasty. The advantage that we can't get too nasty. You know who that na me pa nasty. The water system it just the nasty. The youth then don't against with the nasty. With traffic warning then too sorry. The shop tickets pa nasty. Salone is sorry, but it just the nasty. With sweet Salone just the nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone just the nasty. It's sorry.
Too dirty make one nasty.
The country add up make all man nasty. Them only man add up nasty. All man they grumble. Say Salone nasty. Salone is full of nasty. Some journalists themselves too nasty. They spread this way nasty. Salone man in bad that's too nasty. They hate we self and nasty. 2020 ski kasi nasty. Where Salone get for nasty. Papa God na everything do ya save we. Save we from this nasty. Men the man fetch simini man fetch men the man. Salone na tribal nasty. You span then this gun like which gun? That one a danger nasty. Me I don't talk down, I fed up with the nasty. The corona nasty. Na eastern na de una can beat me. Una can beat me for me nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone just the nasty. It's sorry.
Too dirty make one nasty.
The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty.
Alright, welcome. This is not just one kind short program where they can do just for update you on the Auditor General in case with the government. Well, finally, we get to understand say the Auditor General and in team don't file a lawsuit against the government. Well, we can't tell you who that them file against, and we read the file, yeah, small bit, and then we talk about them. So basically, the question for today now. What do you think about the action of the Auditor General? Because remember, say them they don't set up the tribunal for look inside the case of the Auditor General. Remember, say them say enough it for doing work. Okay, so now themselves don't go now courts. Then they fet back and say we want for no waiting are the things they want to use for make we reach to this point. What do you think about this particular action of the Auditor General. This is not the quick and short program where we come for can do. Please share the program for we so person no go miss. And we know the tell as we open the line, do you stand by now for call and tell we what you think about the action of the Auditor General against the government of the country, because it don't finally put them in. But not a new thing, just now that we able to see this particular thing, yeah. The Auditor General na person way not the talk. It just the act, and they act according to the law. Yeah. So if you don't hide all these things for we, plenty people be don't they ask, hey, where this. By the way, I give credit to Mike Berewa, yeah, because now he actually post this thing where we see we decide for come and update to now. Yeah. So credit go to him because now he can't come up with this particular document, because most of we been done the left now that dark. Hey, but waiting they happen, the tribunal not they go on, or waiting they happen, the Auditor General not they take action. But I think that is why we say follow everybody, watch everybody, wait everybody they do. So today we want to come and talk about this particular thing. What do you think about the action of the Auditor General for take the government of the country to court? What do you think about them? The number waiting at the screen, now that number there, you will get for call and add your voice inside the program. In the meantime, nasty.
Banga. I'm in the building. Man fed up, man. They make mumu talk. Pull up the tune. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty head.
It's so nasty. The water system is just the nasty.
Nasty head.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty head.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone, just the nasty. It's sorry.
To dirty make one nasty.
So start with Salone, so nasty. So nasty. This president's government is over nasty. What's in a nasty? Check with parliament if you see nasty. Always them talk, who talk at a nasty. We ministers now them body nasty. For shots, call them papa nasty. Judicial system is smelling nasty. Now so nasty. Anti-corruption, them fake and nasty. They make sabi but nasty. We police and soldier, they all sorry. Cause the system nasty. We footballers, they over sorry. Cause SLFA nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty head.
It's so nasty. The water system is just the nasty.
Nasty head.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty head.
And the real nasty.
Alright, we not come for waste much time now. So today we just want for we get your opinion. We say when something here happen, we want for Congo South to you like for say na Congo South na we study. But anyway, thank God we come for Congo South to you. Yeah. So we just want for know what you think. Yeah, we can read the thing. Yeah, let you able for see some things them will come up. Something they will come up. Yeah. Now then basically I want for we can see. Yeah. Let we go quick one inside this thing and see waiting come up from the Auditor General and a team of legal practitioners them. Let me just go quick one and see waiting exactly come up from the Auditor General and a team of legal practitioners. Basically, then say in the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone, yeah, civil division. And listen to this carefully, yeah? Civil division, they say, in the matter of section 119, 122, 124, and 125 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, 1991, Act number 6 of 1991. Basically, we get for go some technical, but when you say a reach for we bring and come down for you understand, because this is for be fine, we able to get a legal practitioner who can interpret this for we. But we go attempt for make you understand no more from the average man in your point of view. So you go able for know say the bottom line now, this is not the action where the Auditor General don't take. I think that's very, very important. Let me go down and see. Then say in the matter section 137 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991. Listen now the different heading them, yeah? In the matter of the suspension of the plaintiff from office as Auditor General by letter dated 9th and 29th days of November 2021. in the matter of the setting up of a tribunal to investigate the plaintiff by public notice dated 17th day of November 2021 and by letter dated 29th November 2021. In the matter, basically wetin dem dey try for do, dem dey make reference say because of this. Now then don't take up a lawsuit now. Now that I dey basically try for do so. Yeah, me read them. Yeah. In the matter of the commencement of proceedings for the ultimate removal from office of the plaintiff as Auditor General. In the matters of an action pursuant to the Supreme Court Rules 1982, Part XVI, Rules 89 to 98, Statutory Instrument number 1 of 1982. Now, this then just build for you some things to let you know, say, based on this, the action they are going to take against the plaintiff. By the way, the plaintiff, that's not the one we go lay complain. We get the case against. We can go this case. Now, not the plaintiff, yeah? Or we will say the complainant, in other words. But the legal word na plaintiff then can use. Let me watch. Who that na the plaintiff? The plaintiff na Mrs. Lara Taylor Pearce, we tap na 5 Alpha Acano Drive, off-scan drive with Force Freeton. Now na the plaintiff. And the defendants them, the first defendant, sorry. Come on, give me good. Thank you. Behave no. The first defendant, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Law Officers Department, Guma Building, Lamina Sanko Street, Freetown. One good thing about this particular address, and just say the Attorney General, they not put in name. We mean say, even when he don't come out so, this Attorney General, where did they instill na in sooner court. Because now the office, the individual and in office, na in the sooner court. Look at this other one. And this matter then at the Supreme Court. Let me go. Then say Judicial and Legal Service Commission, Law Court Building, circa Stephen Street, Freetown. Now in are the defendants number 2. The first one are the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Let me go to the number 3 defendants. The number 3 defendants. The Honorable Justice Niawo Jones, retired, Kaba Drive, Juba Hill, Freetown. This person here so na the chairperson for the tribunal, the one where they don't put up. Yeah, that tribunal where they don't set up, say they want for look into the case of the Auditor General in suspension. So this na in them put as the chairperson for the tribunal. Okay? So in na the number 3 defendant. The number 4 defendant na Honorable Justice Ivan Sise J.A. In care of Law Court Building, circa Stephen Street, Freetown. This na the number 4 defendant. Let we go now to the number 5 defendants. Come on. Sorry. I think and I want to go into the number let you see me the see actually because I watch them from a different side, but I want to let you actually see them. So if that be the case, let I just take my time and go let you see the number for different. Where is it? Okay. Yes. Now we go. We go now to the 5th defendant. Let's zoom in for you quick. Let you see. Yeah, good. Let me go to the 5th defendant. Sorry, I don't. Okay, fine. I don't see him. I dey watch out two different sides. The fifth defendant, na Lahai Farmer Esquire 77 Abib Drive, Hill Station, Freetown. In the fifth defendant. By the way, them people here were the call so then make up of the committee where they set up for the tribunal. Yeah. Then you get Abubakar King Esquire, 2 Old City Road, Congo Water, Wellington, Freetown. In the number 6th defendant inside this matter. So, Lara tell Pearce able for sue 6 people them na court for go defend the action where they decide for take, for let them suspend them as Auditor General na the office where he been there. Yeah? So basically, na them people here, so then sue na court. Now, let me go now and read small bit waiting Lara talk or waiting this particular thing they try for talk about. Lara read, yeah? Then say, originating notice of motion. It technical sometimes they just listen. Usa are able for broke and done for you, I go do am. But waiting a while you catch up na ya, not just the fact that Lara tell Pearce take legal action against the government. Yeah, then different people there. Let me read waiting then say. Some word and they technical also, if I mistake, just pardon me. Take and say me not to legal somebody. I know the attempts for do the legal people their work, but I just want for let we all understand something. Now, Salone will take notice that the Supreme Court will move at the expiration of 21 days from service upon you as this notice. Yeah, that means say after 21 days where they don't serve this notice, the Supreme Court will begin for take action. Yeah, then say or so soon thereafter as counsel can be had for the following relief pursuant to section 119, 122, 124, 125, and 137 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991. 1. The interpretation of section 1374, 1375, and 1376 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone by the determination of the following questions. Listen waiting at the question them when them put. Number 1, Roman number 1. Whether this basically now the thing the way they ask, the question the way they want for let they interpret. This whole case, when they go to the Supreme Court, so now for basically let them go interpret the law for them based on the action where the caretaker and in team of legal gurus them take for suspend the Auditor General. So now the legal gurus of the Auditor General, I mean the legal people them, the lawyers them, the team of lawyers them, where the Attorney General, where the government get and where the Auditor General get. The Auditor General basically your team they ask them question there. Let we listen waiting at the question the way they ask. Whether upon true and proper construction of section 1375 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, second defendant established under section 140 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone can represent to His Excellency the President that the question of the removal of the plaintiff, basically the plaintiff, now the Auditor General, the suspended Auditor General, from the office of the Auditor General of the Republic of Sierra Leone be investigated without first having received any prior complaint from any third party. So basically, then they ask for let them interpret this thing for them, yeah? Section 1375. Then they ask, say, if the second defendant, yeah, been get right for make then take this kind of action under section 140 for make them waiting. He represents the caretaker, the president, yeah, for remove the Auditor General in office without they not give him any notice or he not receive any complaint by any third party, that means say nobody no don can complain say the Auditor General like wetin dem say he not able for doing work or not. So then one for let them interpret that one day if they get right for do that one day. Number 1, 2, Roman number 2. Assuming without conceding that there were complaints before the second defendant and that such complaints contained allegation which is not conceded, set out in either the first letter dated the 9th day of November 2021 or the second letter dated the 29th day of November 2021. Did those complaints fall within the ambit of section 137(4) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, to with inability to perform the function of an office arising from affirmity of a body or mind, or 4, stated misconduct as provided under that section. Basically, this one they try to tell we say, okay, this section they basically defined the misconduct. So una been don't get any complaint una don't put or una don't able for no say this woman here because of in body, sometimes you get problem with in body or in mind, he not able for perform in duty, or as una say misconduct, he not able for it do things that were not right at all in this office, yeah, where they under this particular section. So they want to they interpret that day again. If at all then we don't put any complaint, yeah, within this particular section. Una be don't lay complaint say this woman not able to do this. Any third party, remember how they talk about third party, anybody be don't lay complaint, una be don't tell this woman this thing before. Now all of them one there, then they talk. I mean not a real legal person, but I just make some attempts for make we go able for understand waiting where they go on. Please, if you follow the program, share the program for let other people let me go understand waiting we dey try for understand. We not a legal person, no disclaimer. We not a legal person, no, but we dey read them and just put the basic word where we able for understand. That is why they don't go now in a court for let them go interpret. And the questions then where they ask, now him we they ask. They watch what or they carry own message in this. Now that the Auditor General don't take legal action against the government. Then young people there where I don't talk about. So 6 people there when are the 6 defendants. Yeah. So like the program, please, if you follow and if you say the information they're really useful, not forget like for the program and share them as well. We move. We go to Roman number 3. Assuming without conceding that there was a complaint properly before the second defendant. By the way, I think we need to get this thing done. Let it be straight, yeah? Who that's not the first or second defendant in this case? Let we get them back so we all will understand what thing we talk about. Because we just say second defendant. By the way, the second defendant now the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. Yeah, what he make na them na the second defendant, because this Judicial and Legal Service Commission na them actually set up the tribunal where they say for investigate this particular woman. So now then they ask the court for interpret this thing. If this second defendant, when are the legal and Judicial and Legal Service, commission get right for do them kind of things they are so. Now that's simple. Then they try for ask the court for let them interpret them for them. So let me continue. Then say, yeah, the second defendant. Okay, let's read that again. Assuming without conceding that there was a complaint properly before the second defendant, can it, having regard to the well-recognized rules of natural justice, properly exercise its powers under the said section. So basically, all waiting and they put them on now under section 37 for now number 5. Yeah, section 37(5) of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 by making a representation in His Excellency the President that the matter be investigated without first giving the plaintiff an opportunity to be heard. So, what basically then they say, then just take this action, boom, they suspend you. They not give, if they say if he right, for let you just suspend this person no more, you not give her the opportunity for your year. Basically, what we know, common one or basic thing in office, yeah? If you do something in office, they can write you query later. Explain yourself, what make you do this? Then after that, they can sit down now and say, okay, we don't hear from you, this and that, all of them. Or then call you to a meeting, then query you. But in this case, then they ask now, if he writes for you just suspend this person without you not giving the opportunity for hearing in your part. For let you hear, what it make you the suspend them, for let you tell them for say, now this will suspend you, what you get for say? You get anything for say, they not give them that kind of opportunity there. So they want for know if this thing is right at all. Okay? Let me continue. Roman number, Yes. Roman number 4. Let's take una again inside there. Let you see. Roman number 4. Then say, having regard to the express language to be found in section 137, this time 5A and 6, which provide for the appointment of a tribunal and the referral to that tribunal, can the president validly exercise its power to suspend the plaintiff prior to such appointment and or before such referral? So this basically now just questions them when they ask for see if the action they always then take for suspend this woman, if it is in accordance with the law. And the law within the code now section 37 from 37(4)(5) now in all then they try for code so say 37(6). Yeah, now all that they then try for code for make them go able for know whether then people here been get the right for do exactly waiting then do so. So we move if we did together. I don't miss me brother in this case because it can be handle lengthy there. Anyway, we go now to number 2. Yeah, I don't know if you go say paragraph 2, but anyway, number 2. Let's take it this way. Then say a perpetual injunction restraining the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th defendants. So what thing they ask for now? Now we don't see the reason. You be always don't they ask the reason. Hey, we know you're nothing, no. The tribunal for when they set them up, when they swear in the people and when they did the committee, we know you're nothing, no. What in the happen? Okay. Now it's very simple. We don't able for no now say, let's give credit again to Mike Beyer. One Tranga SLPP supporter, now him post this. So I take up 9 page and say, me people them, me family member them need for know this. That is why we always they all around the watch waiting they happen. So I want to tell thank you to Ram for where he post this thing today and we very quick for say, okay, let we family members them able for understand waiting the happen. Not to all man can able for read. So waiting we did do now for make sure so we read them and try for explain us in we own layman's point of view for let we people understand. So if you really know say the information good and you understand waiting we try for say, give me 100 likes please. Thank you. Okay, so now you see, in other words, waiting they happen, they ask for let them put injunction, for let them put restraining order, yeah, on the number 3, 4, 5, and 6 defendants. Who that's not them people here? We really need to understand them people here. Let me go back. Let me understand. Because any step we take, we for understand. The first defendant, we've been saying now waiting. Now the Attorney General, The second defendant, now the Judicial and Legal Service Commission, where basically now him set up the tribunal. The first defendant, the Attorney General, now in the principal legal advisor to the president. Alright, where we can call the caretaker. Then after that one day, you get the third defendant, where now the Honorable Justice Nyawo Jones retired. You get the number 4th defendant, when an Honorable Justice Ivan Sise. You get the number, you get the number 5th defendant, where na Lahai Farmer. And you get the number 6th defendant, where na Abubakar King. They one they are all now the makeup of the tribunal where they set up. Yeah, members them inside the tribunal where then set up for investigate the Auditor General. It don't tell all the different other things. So today, let we talk small about the Auditor General because I think it's very important. Lara, number 2, now they have been there. Then say a perpetual injunction restraining the third. Now we don't know that are them people here. The 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th defendants. Either individually and or collectively acting as the tribunal established by His Excellency the President, either by way of public notice dated the 17th day of January 2021 and or by way of a letter dated 29th November 2021 from convening and or adjudicating upon the question of an inquiry with respect to the plaintiff of the basis that the establishment of the tribunal was ultra vires section 137(5)(a) or 5A of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 and therefore null and void. So basically, it is say, therefore put injunction and therefore look into them particular thing there for see if it valid, then for they be supposed to do them or it therefore refer to it and say null and void. In other words, it's not important at all. It's not supposed for be. When they say null, it's not for be. Void, therefore forget about them. It's not for happen at all. That means it's not ever, it's not valid. Yeah, it's not important. It's not for going with them. So basically, it's just a question then they ask. USRB English, you get legal background. Please help we with that one. You get for call because we want to know what do you think about this action of the Auditor General. And what do you expect come out of this particular thing? Now that they're not able to do nothing, the tribunal not able to do nothing because this case didn't court. Now you don't begin to understand why the case still didn't court, okay? Sorry, why the tribunal not still able to begin work it, and see? Now we move. If we did together, we go to the number 3. Yeah, then say a declaration. Please. I think I don't mistake. For come sidoya and not bring water. So waiting I go beg for let we do. Yeah, please just let we take this music quick one. Let
Banga. I'm in the building. Man fed up, man. They make mumu talk. Pull up the tune. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone just the nasty. It's sorry.
So that's it make one nasty.
So start with Salone so nasty. So nasty. This president's government is over nasty. What's in a nasty? Check with parliament if you see nasty. Always then talk at a nasty. We ministers now them body nasty. For shots, call them papa nasty. Judicial system is smelling nasty. Now so nasty. Anti-corruption, then fake and nasty. They make sabi but nasty. We police and soldier, they all sorry. Cause the system nasty. We footballers, they over sorry. Cause SLFA nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system, it just stay nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just a passage bad up and
All right, we're back. Welcome back. We just be I'll be just one for make sure say okay, for take water so that we will able for the on the right path. Sorry, I don't think I will stop by because the water don't okay. All right, we move. Then say, let's read the first one. Yeah, a declaration that the decision of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission to make a representation and or recommendation to His Excellency the President purportedly pursuant to the provision of Section 1375 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 for the setting up of the tribunal to investigate the plaintiff and a deputy was made ultra vires Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 and was done in violation of not only due process but also the principles of natural justice and the plaintiff legitimate expectation as a public official and therefore null and void. So basically they try for say the representation the way they make to His Excellency the President, basically like what you can say we explain to the President and we guide them on this side. So the action where they end up for take they say it violates not only the due process but even it violates the nature of justice. That means say justice not there at all. So then they consider say this particular process where they do so is not important at all. Therefore consider as null and void. It's not important, it's not for exist, it's not valid at all. Not to sober something. So we move to the next stage. Let's see. Yes. All right. Please. Yes, we move to the next one. Let's get it done now as well. Yes, good. Now we move. Number 4, as you can see from the screen. Number 4. Then say an order of statutory quashing the representation recommendation of the Judicial and Legal Service Commission of His Excellency the President purportedly pursuant of the provision of Section 1375 that the question of removing the plaintiff, that are the Auditor General, from the office of the Auditor General of the Republic of Sierra Leone ought to be investigated. So in other words, this action now for let them remove them, then they ask say, then for investigate that process the way they use. For make sure say they remove them. They want for let them go investigate them. On the basis that it was ultra vires the Constitution. That means say it go against the Constitution, the 1991 Constitution, as it was done in violation of not only due process but also the principle of natural justice and the plaintiff legitimate expectation as a public officer. So basically, this one it links small with the number 3. So basically, they try to say that process how they do reach to that who advise the president, who can say the caretaker, they need for investigate that thing the way they use. Why? What are the motive behind that one? They need for investigate that. We go to number 5. Then say a declaration. Number 5. Do you una like and share this program, let other people benefit. Number 5. Then say a declaration that the suspension of the plaintiff from the office as contained in the letter from the office of the president dated the 9th day of November 2021, addressed to the chairman Audit Service Sierra Leone, issued prior to the receipt by His Excellency the President of 1. Any representation recommendation from the Judicial Legal Service Commission to His Excellency the President, and also 2. Prior to the referral to the tribunal by the President of the question of the removal from office of the plaintiff, as the Auditor General of the Republic of Sierra Leone was ultra vires section 1376 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, and therefore null and void, and in violation of the principle of natural justice, devoid of due process, and the plaintiff legitimate expectation of the Constitution. So basically what they say the suspension where they suspend the plaintiff when at the Auditor General by letter where come out at the office of the president, yeah, on the 9th day of November 2021. Then basically the try for say the representative. So basically this again focus on the second defendant when at the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. All of what they say, they not go through the right process for make them go able for suspend this thing. So basically then just they make referral to the different sections then, yeah. So let we go. I think basically now that and just the try for talk. 6 again, the type of the declaration. 7, all of that. Okay, let me take 7. They say a defendant that the suspension of the plaintiff of the office of the Auditor General of the Republic of Sierra Leone as contained in the letter from the office of the President day November 9th day of November 2021 and the 29th day of November 2021 respectively, even if it had been valid, constitutes a constitutional mischief, so with that it was in breach of the express provision of section 1196 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 and ultra vires same in so far as the effect of the suspension will be to prevent the plaintiff from publishing the authentic, underline this word, authentic audited report of Sierra Leone as compiled and prepared by her, which said publication was most imminent. So basically, then the try for say, even with all waiting and they say, let we say, then do them in accordance to the law, but then do them against 119. Because according to them, the Auditor General been done put together the audited, the authentic. It means say the real. So they ask me self question now. For say real the report not come out. Then say if you don't put together the real audited report, la put on that way there. For make it go publish them. Wait for that date say for publish this audit report. Now it be very very important. So then suspend them when them process them they on. The real audit report. Take notes. We move to 8. Then say an order of statutory quashing the purported suspension of plaintiff from office as Auditor General of the Republic of Sierra Leone for the first time by a letter dated 9th November 2021 and the second time plaintiff as contained in the letter from the office of the President dated 29th November 2021 respectively on the grounds that it was premature, lacked the constitutional foundation and ultra vires the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 and therefore null and void and in violation of the principle of natural justice. So basically then they say this one where they do so, if they quote the actual section, the action the way they may take from the 9 to the 29, it they against the Constitution. And it not only they against the Constitution, it they against natural justice and it also dey against the legitimate expectation, yeah, of this public officer. So basically, then they try to talk about a right. Basically, if you don't violate the constitution, it means say you just do anything where you want to do. It left to them. Now questioning and they ask. Yeah. So we go to the other part. Yeah. Where now number 9. Basically, let's see. Yes, number 9. Let patient read and done. From there, you go able for coming now and tell we waiting you think about the whole thing. Waiting you think about this whole thing. We go now to the next part where na number 9. We go to number 9. By the way, let's do a disclaimer. Me not a legal person. Some legal word in there are not able for broken down at all. Some legal word in there are not able for broken. But the other part them where they try for tell we when are the basic things and how they bring to you so. Okay? So let me wait now for the final part of this particular injunction or this particular interpretation where they in a Supreme Court right now, then try for interpret them. Yeah, then don't ask question them for make them go interpret them for them. We go to 9. A declaration that any tribunal purportedly established pursuant to the provision of section 1375A of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 comprising any of the 3rd, 5th, and 6th defendants as established by public notice dated 17th day of November 2021 and or a letter from the office of the president dated 29th day of November 2021 is not properly constituted. So basically, then people here and they try for talk say the tribunal where they try for establish, yeah, where they say they establish, yeah, and where they are the provision inside the Constitution 37, yeah, 137. Then they try for tell we say that action they will then take. It's not correct. Yeah, that action they will then take for write letter and other things them, yeah, it's not correct at all. Okay, so we move, yeah. Then say, and or letter from the office of the president dated 29th day, yeah, of November is not properly constituted. So basically, what they do for set up them people they are, you know, the action where they take, they not use the right way for go about them, yeah. Now that then basically they try for talk. They're not basically what they do. They not do them the right way. Then they say, on the basis that the 3rd, 5th, and 6th defendants lack the qualification of the members of the tribunal. Basically, if they try for tell we now say the 3rd, 5th, and 6th defendants them not get the kind qualification for make them serve as member of the tribunal. Now we go again and see who that's now them people there where we talk about so. The 3rd and 4th and 5th defendants, yeah? Yes, the 3rd, 5th, and 6th. No, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. The 3rd defendant in this case, now the Honorable Justice Niawo Jones. Yeah, when are the 3rd defendant. Then we go to the 5th, the 4th defendant. Was it? Yes, the 5th defendant. Other than the 5th defendant. 5th and 6th defendant. The 5th and 6th defendant. The 5th defendant na Lahai Fama and the 6th defendant na Abubakar King. So basically, them people here, now the members them of the committee, now they talk about so. Then say they lack, I insist, or I stress on the word, they lack the qualification. That's what they say. They say they lack the qualification for make them serve na the tribunal. Yeah, for being member na the tribunal. And he say, insofar as all three of them are neither substantive justice of the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone, nor have ever been appointed substantive justice of the Supreme Court, and finally are not eligible to be so appointed, thereby making their nomination appointment ultra-vires section 1375A of the 19. So basically, what they say, Then say them people here where them put for go be the member of the tribunal, yeah? Then say they not ever don't be justice of the Supreme Court. Because or they not ever serve na that capacity day. And finally, they're not eligible. That means say they're not qualified. They're not for B. They're not for B, don't appoint them. They're not reach the qualification for let them appoint them for take that kind of decision or for go into that kind of nomination or for let them appoint them. So that appointment the way they do, first of all, it is against section 1375 of the 1991 Constitution. So them people here, where they be don't put so, they're not supposed for according to waiting, they don't talk in this. We go to 10. 10 question where then they ask, then say, an order of sorry. The word I'm creating. Statutory question. I hope I get that word correct. The decision of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone to appoint the 3rd, 5th, and 6th defendants as member of a tribunal pursuant of public notice dated 17th day of November 2021 and or a letter from the office of the President dated 29th day of November 2021 on the basis that the tribunal is not properly constituted. Basically, then the therefore say because they say them people are not qualified, they not get the qualification for B. The tribunal member them. So he say they're not proper tribunal at all for able for look into this particular case as it being come out from the office of the President. And in so far, all three of the nominated appointed members, so with the 3rd, 5th, and 6th defendants, lack the fundamental qualification. They're not qualified at all for being member of the tribunal where they established under the provision of section 1375A of the Salone 1991 Constitution. Yeah? And their nomination and or appointment is therefore ultra-vires section 1375A of. So basically, then how they not qualify, now so then say the nomination they against this particular section where we don't talk about all this while. So in other words, they try for talk say, number one, they not give this woman chance for let the hearing your parts. Number two, then go against the provision inside the Constitution for suspend them. Number three, the tribunal where they set up, the member the way they put, they not qualify, they not ever be justice judge. Yes, they not ever be justice now the Supreme Court and all of them things they are. All of them things they are. Then say for them, not proper at all. Okay, we go to 11. Then say a declaration that the terms of reference of the tribunal as contained in both the public notice dated 17th day of November 2021 and the letter from the office of the President dated the 29th day of November 2021 are in violation of the express provision. So you see, basically, now just done and then just the try for make qualification, for let it be, how they call them, what you would talk, for let them say, get loophole, because in law, any small mistake where you make now and then they use against you for beat you. So then they make sure say, then they repeat, and link them for just explain them points with the appropriate provision in the law. Okay? Let me take this last part. Let me see something. So basically, I think say na that one day, yeah, they write. So they write them and then they send them. So then copy the registrar, Supreme Court Law Building, Second Stephen Street, the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. Okay, so basically, I think say now this so far we able to get for you with regards this particular thing where they go on so right now. So they watch the take home message now. The Auditor General in team. They don't put injunction through the Supreme Court on the tribunal. That is why from when they set them up, they're not able to do nothing. No work will go on because the Auditor General don't take up a step. And this thing will not be nobody. The Auditor General, sorry, I don't want to talk, but a real clear. When he arms white, they cover them. So now I do we so. He keep in case quiet. All time he say, I not the talk, I wait for me lawyer. But then a court. But the government not talk him, himself not talk him. Thank God we don't able forget this. Thank you again to Mike Bewa, we come and give you this particular thing. So now the question now, what do you think about the action of the Auditor General? I think now the big question this now where we ask. What do you think about the action of the Auditor General? Now the question we ask for this particular program where we do so right now. So you can call me now and let we rub with more inside this particular program. Quick one and see waiting you think. Remember when you call, you just get like 2 minutes for making your own point. Just 2 minutes for making point, okay? The number or the line don't open. Please, watch the number waiting at the screen up here. This number waiting at the screen, now in you the call. Now only this number will be able for pick call. Any other number where you call, sorry about that, but we're not able for pick them at all. So do ya make sure say you pay attention to the number waiting at the screen, and when you call, reduce the volume of your set where you call we from, so that we all go able to enjoy the discussion as it go. We get a very first caller on the line. Welcome to the show. This now we had. Reduce the volume of your set, please.
Hello.
Yes, you did live. Welcome to the show. Your name and who side you call from?
Mohammed, they call from Qatar.
Okay, Mohammed, tell me, what do you think about this action? And by the way, let me ask you, you understand what I be try for explain?
Yes, I will follow up, but Lara tell us Pearce
Yeah.
about the report when they be suspended.
Please, go ahead and tell me, what do you think about the action now?
Well, me are glad for him because Abdulaziz in Auditor General's report, but could see they missing.
Okay.
We expect say if this woman for be producer, so now make the entire for finger so that they no go put the right amount of money this government thief, because that 100 and something below the talks 9 loss. Now not say past time because of the kind of fly with this guy don't fly. They kind of then go honeymoon, then go this, but money they lost way we know the timber money we not see but good thing and short thing by this audit report. So I'm glad for the bold step, and when they say where the man win, they go for produce the real Auditor General's report, so we'll go see. So they not do the right thing. So I'm glad for the man. Let God bless, let God give the strength, let God make it get injustice. And that I expect from her. Thank you.
Thank you, God bless you. I think the line's still open. You can call and add your voice inside the program. What do you think? The Auditor General will actually take this case going to court, and injunction there on the tribunal. We mean say they're not able to do anything until they pull the injunction or they lift the injunction. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, so my brother, how you do, pa?
We okay by God in power. How you safe?
Thank God. How about that? Listening on out. Glad you forget today. I just want to be concerned to the Auditor General. Get respect that woman there, so he behave like a Creole person. So what I'm gonna say for B, when you want to do action, not to bully talk boku. No, if for run time by time. So thank God, this mic better all make today we see these things. I just follow up no more. I just watch now. So the man do well, me brother. He do well. He do great well. Matter be if we say I want to get Sierra Leone. No, say everybody getting right. Everybody got get right, say this not right. You want to put me in a power, you need to go the right way. Not make me kukujumuku like me stupid. Because you want stupid everybody, you don't stupid the APC party, you stupid everybody. So you man get right, me brother. Okay. And you get right. You really get right for take the action. Me I support 100%.
Okay.
So by what they do. I don't see the program.
Okay, they do fine.
Okay. Thank you, Segbe Pierre. Thank you so much for the program. I will follow up with you.
All right, today with you. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem.
Auditor General don't take the government na court. Any at top of the list now the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Yeah. The second you get again the Judicial and Legal Service Commission, and then you get members of the committee them where actually don't sue na courts. Yeah. And basically injunction day on their activity. That is why you not see any serious thing they go on. So what do you think about the action of the Auditor General for sue the government because he say he wants justice. Wetin you think? This na the program where we dey go on so with right now. Please call now and add the voice inside the program. We not dey go far. We not dey go far today at all. We dey take 130 more minutes with the calls, and after that one day, we dey drop the program because we get for come back for come talk about different things. So what do you think about the action of the Auditor General for sue the government because then say then just don't suspend them, they not go through the right procedure, they not the one the way they appoint not qualify, and the process them all way they use they against section 137 4 to 6 of the 1991 Constitution. So because of that, they don't go to court for let them explain to them, let them interpret the law they have for them, for see if the government get right, if the caretaker get right for do what he do. The line still open. We get a few more minutes for let you call and add your voice inside the program. Please, not waste any more time. Call and add your voice inside the program. This is the program we had. And we just come quick one for just come, let me rub more inside this particular issue. So if you get interest in that, you can call now and add a voice inside the program. That is if you get interest. Yeah? We still wait for you call for let them come inside. Auditor General Lara tell Pearce don't file case against the government na the Supreme Court. Yeah? Number 1, na the Attorney General. Yeah? Number 2, na the Judicial and Legal Service Commission. And 4 other people that we get for do with the chairperson and 3 other members of the committee. Yeah, 3 other members of the committee. So we wait for you for let you call and tell me what you think about the action of the Auditor General. We go on the line and take this call. Welcome to the show, sister.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. Are we okay? Are you safe?
Hello?
We there, yeah, they live, we there.
Thank God. Me, I just a call and cut and short according to China Nikki.
Like Bumandos, yes.
this is Salone call from Pearce. You know, I see people and they talk about SLPP and APC, SLPP and APC. Me, I'm very, very happy when Lara tell Pearce don't take them guide in a court. And I go really pray for make Lara tell Pearce win the case. And if possible, make it sue them again for emotional damage, defamation of character, make it deal with them like I can deal with them now overseas. Because all of these guys in SLPP, they all don't live overseas. They go with them bogus education the way they get. If they really plan for let Salone go before, all the knowledge and experience where they get now overseas, they go implement that in a Salone, they move forward within 5 years when they begin move forward. But then just go there for go corrupt with people them, thief with people them, make with people their life continuously poor. I'm very happy for the decision we take and make people then left for the talk about, because people then they always talk say APC do this, SLPP say don't do APC do this. Now that make people then vote APC out because people were sick and tired of APC, the abuse of power. So if Madabio don't come with new direction title, he just used that title there for deceive with people them into deceptive leadership, and he even don't worse past the APC. Lara tell Pearce, I stand with you strongly, and I'm very happy for the decision we don't take, and I hope say this will teach the Madabio government a great lesson, because it looked like say the VP where they sack and Samuel Samsumana where eBay keep in sack, we been feel say Madabio for don't learn lesson from that. But then you're not able to learn any lesson. So it is the same continuation of the same thing over and over and over. My prayer is for Lara tell Pearce to win the case and made them deal with the BO government.
Thank you
because you
very
know they
much.
like for sack him, especially when you not get any chance. Before you sack person, you get for get a warning, you get for get a written warning, you get for call them case conference with other people then for proof say you don't want her for this and this, and they just grab them and sack person where you not get it right. That is a total abuse of power, intimidation, bully. Let Lara tell Pearce deal with them. We need for start for deal with them, people them, because they're all now oversee them commot.
All right.
They need for implement what them they enjoy now oversee. So that with people themselves where in this salon where they not get the opportunity for travel overseas, make themselves enjoy life.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much, we had.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, so interestingly, this woman don't sue them people in a court from last year. Hey God. I don't want to say this word because me not like for define certain things them. It don't sue them in a court from last year. Last year. Now it don't sue them in a court. Let's give you the exact date from December, the 21 December 2021. Now they stamp this particular thing. From the 21st. So it don't even sue them from last year, but he keeping quietness quiet. Welcome to the show. You name and say the call from, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you, sir?
Well, bless God. You know, this woman in action, I'm very happy for this action.
Okay.
You know why? Because this is a big test to the judiciary.
Okay.
To see that if we get a credible judiciary in a Salone, this is a big test. Now I make her just happy when this woman take this action.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right, we go on the line again and take another call. Please, when you call, make sure say you use the volume of your set and a one-time person they get chance for call. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes, you there live. We dey listen you. Your name and say the call from, please.
They call from Freetown.
Please go ahead and tell me.
Samuel.
Yes, Samuel. What do you think about the action?
I'm glad it's from you, man. But the problem is, I don't feel say something here for commodities.
Okay.
Inside that shooting with government in court. Because we think the government now they get the judiciary right now.
Okay.
So advantage. Think about the advantage too much. So I feel say the woman he tried the judiciary, tried it, but I don't feel say get them to pass. Don't think they think now pass get for ECOWAS courts without some human. As we need to think.
All right.
Don't try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Anybody we want for sure. Anyone we want for sure, they put on low. So you think along the line,
Okay.
the SFC.
All right.
As you get to ECOWAS courts. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. What do you think? Are you happy or you feel disappointed with the action of the suspended Auditor General? Tell me what do you think about this action. Then don't go court. Then don't even put injunction on the tribunal where they set up for investigate the Auditor General. And this don't happen from December, oh, my brother and sister them. But then keep on Pawi. Then hide on Pawi. Passport will faint by the business right now. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show.
This is Joe. But don't forget to forward this to that information zone, so I will get a lot of people also were interested. Yeah.
All right.
But this, as far as you know the answer already. The best way for journalists, and then going to quick courts, but Salone, we all know the answer, the results of it.
Yeah.
No way. I just talk no more. Anyway, I wish I'm well, but not so good news for the country actually. If you don't go and they are all needed for go. Thank you, my brother. This is straightforward.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, so please continue for. Let me hear you. We just want to hear you. What do you think? I just want to get your own feelings about this particular thing. You okay with the action of the the suspended Auditor General, or you not okay with that at all? You gladdy or you not gladdy? Yeah? For say the government do well or they not do well. Please tell me what you think. This is not the action where the Auditor General don't take. What do you say think about in action? This is the program we are. My name is Pierre, the freedom fighter. Please tell me what you think. Oh, justice. Justice for all. And say we want justice. We want justice in the land. Auditor General go na court. The injunction they now on the tribunal. So tell me, what you think? What do you think? Now all that we want, what do you think? Yeah, tell me what you think. The line still open. Like I say, when at 30 minutes, no more we get. We don't use like 15 minutes. So we get few more minutes for go. Few more minutes. We not it at all. Few more minutes for go. Few more minutes. Let we go on the line. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yes, welcome. You did live.
Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What is everything?
Thank you.
Yeah, we tell you thank you.
Yeah, I'm so glad for a program they won't actually to talk about. I for call yesterday and I will get to now.
Sorry
At the
about
right
that.
time and I even know. Yeah. Now one issue about Mona come up where it will be so nice for him because Jesus Clef you know the follow up that is nice. Okay. Now for this man S.O. Williams in debt one.
So what you want to do right now? I want to talk about our attempt. You don't want to talk about the Auditor General no more.
The Auditor General, okay.
Yes.
Whose time where una go available? I want to know the time.
Okay, for Blow Mind, we can talk about anything. Now Wednesday and Sunday, yeah, 3 p.m. Salone time.
Wednesday, okay, the time.
3 p.m. Salone time.
Okay then. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, we talk about the Auditor General in case na court, the Supreme Court. Auditor General don't take the case na court for go made them interpret the Constitution, the different provision them, also in concern for see whether the suspend them illegal or not. The tribunal where they set up illegal or not. The members them of the tribunal illegal or not. So now they don't put injunction on the tribunal. We not hear anything from the tribunal because injunction. So tell me, what do you think about the action of the Auditor General? Welcome to the show. Reduce the set, please, and let me talk about the show. Hello? All right, we go again to another person. Welcome to the... Yeah, welcome, please.
Yes, Shengbe Pierre Junior.
Yes,
you man a Blackwood, childhood friend Boboke.
Boboke, how are you, sir?
Yeah, fine, long time, man. So I enjoy the program, right?
Thank you very much.
General, a step where it take, where it gonna echo us, are so exciting for them because the Auditor General done it since Pakaba in time, you know, it audits, no problem, then, unless in time, yeah, audit, no problem. Why they want audit to now? You know, then guy there, I don't know how they rule people there. You know, then they make clicks say they educate, but they are not educated. They're educated fools. You know, the nakedness always they show out to the public. You know, at least I don't know which in for say against them guy there. They make people and go very angry with them. Everybody, you know, they make the country too worst. Then they deflect the people their mindsets to other way. Look what's in the new back against the mayor. Watch, then they try for deflect people, way people and they grumble, then they try for corrupt everywhere. You know, the nakedness they show every time, you know. This is my own contribution. I appreciate you, program.
Thank you very much, brother.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, we go again on the line. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
About this Auditor General in business, I really support this woman 100%. You see, not only to this government, it set a precedent to the politicians. You see, not to the first and this and the bully. I'm not taking in favor of this government. No. You see, but this woman, Salone, follow the set precedent. You see, if this woman don't start, I know see next time they're not going to take advantage by other persons. So you remember, say, so possible not do answer good, you know. So we really support this woman. Would they be an you see, we for support them. Say for support them. No set precedent. Now so we begin change the country. It's not about this mother bill government. It's about the politicians them in general. Then this is about people them too much in the country. Now we begin for faith and so. Now that's not my own contribution.
Thank you very much. We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
How you do? How you go?
Fine, praise God.
Okay, tell me what it.
My name Musa, they call from Sweden.
Please go ahead, Musa.
So the Auditor General, first of all, I clap for him. We're happy for him.
we will rally Benham, we will support him. Madam, you now this is it, man say to take your and boss stop you don't meet up so. Let me tell you one thing, which you don't read. If anybody or they follow you, will be read it, you will analyze it in. Because he say yes, the woman don't know in right. And let me tell you one thing, if they tamper without my right, ECOWAS court today. You understand that? But then tell where the president they take on his own, or they advise them, they go back to them back. They say where the cow the kakaba the streets back. Where they can
if you say the dirty the streets, not saying waste the poil.
Thank you. You don't know saying waste the poil. The way Mara will be the counter, they will oppose. Meaning that they say they educate. See what how did the constitution then how did they misbehave back? Now you don't want to tell them say get sense past them. You know what you don't do with the APC if you show the revenge. Oh, the revenge. But it's all about time. We just give them time. For put 10 parliamentary parliament, we show the revenge. Oh, the revenge. It's all about time. When I need to don't do so. You understand that? Now number one on begin part so. They go camp at them more and more back. So another nigga will say, I will support the woman. And what you want try back so. The mayor
So basically you support the woman because of waiting SLPP do to her.
Support 100%.
Because of waiting SLPP do to her.
No, not because of that.
Because Joanne said this woman not to APC.
I know, you don't understand.
Okay.
The way of sacking, the pulling and putting, this pulling and putting.
Ah, okay.
You understand that? It is the same thing that happened. They pull we under, they put food the way they want. They can't pull this woman unlawfully. You understand that? And another time we talk about this, it's like the same scenario. It's like the same thing, the work now.
Okay.
You go pull parliamentary, you know what you call. Then you go pull this woman. You don't do this, you don't go to two process. You might know you're right. And official way we don't act. Now because someone if we act right now, they go so one bring war, one bring this, one bring that. I'll make you keep quiet. Anybody get your own time.
Okay.
You understand that? When I tell them back the car receiver, if they joke with that woman injustice, ECOWAS court today. And I tell you, one more go say and I say the man a tyrant. And then the tourist, I don't know oh man, this guy, I don't know what to say. The time was good, the time of 8 o'clock.
Check how much they tell me. Alright, no problem. Please reduce the volume of your set, please.
Yes,
yes, welcome. How are you?
Welcome, man. Hey, man, this one president, this young clear so man, I tell you, man, we need for if you say smart. Now, it don't bet the wrong bone, you know. This woman will don't mess with so. This woman I will catch the lesson, man. I tell you, this woman will teach the lesson big time.
Okay.
It's not this country that if you say Papa get the country. You know, they make them way, then they make this, that, they thief everywhere. This woman, I ain't gonna show them. I ain't gonna show them. I swear. One time, I go to that country last year. I don't spend how many years in America. I go to that country last May. I swear, the place look worse. It's shameful. Look, Somalia there, Ethiopia there, they beat far. Liberia where they started their beat far. This man, they all go for filler pain in that country. I swear. It don't make sense, man. You know, you man, you fly all over the world, you see them country, you not gonna make your own, eh? You should not have the visa on a Papa get the country. I tell you, man, we go they don't mess with the wrong woman, Pierce. Seriously. And the wrong woman they don't mess with you. They don't mess with them, you know? It don't make sense. I mean, make your country, man. If they chief money, they go on there, look once they watch the program, they go serve money there in the western area, they call people, they give money, call people again. Now, you know, I don't care if you give it to 2 million euros. Make the country, man. Look the military cemetery. Come on, man. Make the people that live with peace. You know, it's shameful, disrespectful, man. Marabio na Canaries, not your president, na Canaries, man. I didn't have free throw 96 when they take over. Nothing they not do, they carry, then they fall people who man. It don't make sense, man. Marabio na Canaries, na can man. You don't know what's that. You know even spell president. You know. If I get out of the place, let's get out. Let's get out of this place here. So now 2023. If he said I'm going to win the election, seriously.
All right. I hope we will talk about the election other day, but today we'll just focus on the Auditor General. Thank you.
I know. They don't mess with the wrong woman. They don't mess with the wrong woman. We be around 20%. Some they be you know when I look good. You know, some say uncle let's send money for you wait.
Oh yeah.
I sell by good wait.
Yeah, you know.
I did sell by good.
Yes, they actually the same, but now
una
all.
say your uncle send money for you. We not say your uncle actually send money for you. We know that.
You know, remember my uncle send $100 through you. Now you give me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we go on the line again. Take another call. Welcome to the show. Okay, this is the connect. So we drop them and fan if another one they come inside. We actually take let me see. Yeah, it is back. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hello, we are.
Yeah, welcome. You did live.
Hello. How are you, sir?
Praise God. Are you safe?
I wanna thank you. Let God bless you, Napa.
God bless we all.
Yeah. My first question where I want to ask. Now say this woman go amicable then go.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Yeah.
My brother, we just a talk. We not say justice not in another country. This woman for we don't take them to the international court.
No, but before you go international court, you get for make sure say the court you not get justice inside your own country first. Now the first thing you know they just jump go international court where the local court not take them it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm ignorant about that. Okay. Well, let me tell you something about them people. I will tell when I say na cartel then can I mean not to government then can they don't turn the country into cartel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No good thing. Not the way not they go on currently with this government, with the country, because me not calling I'm a government. Nah, I mean a cartel niggas. Then them plan here where then they put, then get a bigger plan. Anybody and the man we don't talk anybody in a hurdle you are going. So they don't want any obstacle on their way. But people we don't they say this, we don't they see the plans and people know they take we message and serious. Now we don't they see them. You see, this leniency or how you call them, the forgiveness is too much now we act. Mm-hmm. So all the 20 years we not learn nothing from them, absolutely. Yeah? Mm-hmm. We not learn nothing. The mistake that we will do, where then people start a new law, we not come out in numbers for demonstrate against them. We left them. Then go waiting. You know, Salone, we don't care. 90 affect we so today. After us, me papa not a politician. 90 affect you, papa not a politician, but directly they affect you because I cannot say indirectly. It affect you. Because where lights not there, it affect you. Where good road not there, they affect you. Where water not there, then I'm not going to talk about the state at which the country is so now. It's too pathetic. We don't pass the word drain. We don't reach now the bottom line now. I mean, now the bottom of the ocean now. Yeah? And the other plan we then get, let's tell you this now, if people don't know. Somewhere Kamara where people and they go and sing for now media, now the next president. You guys are fools. I'm sorry for anyone where they support APC and the Samoa Kamara. Then get Samoa Kamara na the neck. I mean,
so we just want to focus first on the Auditor General. We go talk about all the other and in the later.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Okay, we take 5 more calls, then we go off for this time. Just 5 more calls. Please now focus and stick to the how you call them, the issue for the day, please. Let's just stick to the issue of the day. Welcome to the show, sister.
Hello, my brother.
How you doing?
So today, you really give some of we very, very excited news, because we all been waiting for this day, this day I come. They don't show to we say in a woman of dignity, respect, and nobody no go drag her down the path where you want to go, because we all see where we stand up for her. We do a Zoom protest, and we effort they not go in vain. I'm very, very happy and I'm proud of her. Another thing again, not say people and they hesitate or they fear say, oh, this woman not go get a fair trial. It's not true. there's another court after Sierra Leone court. And I know say it go drag them any side we want for drag them. You know, it don't reach in Waterloo. And I just pray that God Almighty see this woman to and set an example in Sierra Leone. Just like put out other caller say. If when we begin so, we begin protest right away. As then the lights will be hot. Then tear enough for the meat with the like it today. But the country is so sad. It's so pathetic. It's very, very sad for the people then. You know, I just pray that the fire where it look for in cabal, in cartel then, God will give them by the grace of God. Because for make you come and rule a country like this, you put your manifesto the same thing where you condemn the other government to become. Now you do so. But I'm just proud of Lara, and I hope and pray that God protect him through this journey also. Let God give him the strength, give him the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding for make it pursue a matter forward after Salone court. Because they're there now to just wrap up the thing and throw them under the carpet. But I know say this not to go under the carpet this time. It will go as far as international court. And we thank you for breaking this information down for us, reading it. It's very, very helpful. And your effort, you and the team, we pray that it not ever go in vain. Let God continue for
We all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yes.
All right. We'll take 4 more calls if they're available. If not, we just draw the curtain down for the program. 4 more calls. We just want to know what you think. That now that Lara, because all of you now, we want justice for Lara. We want justice for Lara. Lara need for do this. Lara don't cover in yams long term. Now he choose for come up. Well, he not even choose. Welcome to the show, brother.
Hello.
Yes, Kenny, my boy. What's up?
Good man. How na you do, pa?
We praise God. Are you safe?
I'll tell master.
Okay, so what do you think about the Mami safe?
But the man don't try. Now this is why but what's in the more we know say take the
Kenny, my boy, your network did disturb. You want for move small for Musa you dey?
Hello.
Yes, Kenny, my boy, your network did disturb.
Hello.
Alright, sorry, Kenny, my boy. Call back, Kenny, my boy. So you go able to make your point, yeah? We still wait for 3 more calls. Kenny, my boy, call back. Your network been the give you some problem. We not been the area to the talk, yeah? Just 3 more calls. Please hit for the like button, yeah? You will watch and share so other people will benefit from this information where you don't get today. The document Iboku are not even able for it half. Iboku te Iboku. Because if I say they read, just they read no more, I know they grab 10 o'clock. But I don't choose for share. I might be forget, but somebody don't remember me. Kenny, my boy, you don't come back. Welcome.
Yeah. Until we had in China and I make so. Anyway, I don't try. But what's the name go for talk? Yeah, not too better. They're not go for this serious. Until it's like go ask what, and they go take us serious. You know that?
Okay. But
yeah, because for me, that woman they put her wallet do. Left that country first. After this thing happen, we do not take the case make serious. They go down with them, they go ECOWAS. Go down country they it. Because they go then cartel and I cartel them. Then get there. The cartel business they count that to be. Believe. They can do anything.
That woman they not to like me or you, bro. And they yai with the pada one day.
I know, but I know you not gonna know, my brother.
Well, then say we cockroach wa alakina inside permanent bottle they go. Yeah, anything gets starting.
They don't know.
No, what did you talk? Let the woman they fear in it for honor, you know. Let them start something, you know. Anything gets starting point anyway. I don't know what I go tell you.
Yeah, now I make they talk. Because this don't come, don't serve back in time. No problem. And next in time come back, they serve in 10 years, nothing. But for me, this cartel, them bunch of cooks there, for more than come. So I like no more in the country. For more than come, look the rubbish they go in the country, me brother. Huh? For more than can no better investment than not come in the country. You see? Then they no more. Now the government is somewhere they for go intimidate women. They no more. Huh? This guy like you, then guy they are like you so bad. Then guy they no get woman them bad. Me na this our ask ba. I'm not sure see then guy they all get woman there. Believe. Me I want to ask them one day by if they get woman there.
Well, I'm not even sure if not just woman. I think na anybody, but the man be don't tell you something. So you miss something.
No,
not to just woman. Because if they don't tell you say.
Because where is it from the head? The man no. Your woman. Now where kind of man I can marry?
It don't tell you say.
They all know your woman.
It don't tell you say. Anybody when an obstacle to ram, they pull am come out. So in all camp and woman no woman. You did it? No, but wait. Kenny, boy, low no mix woman and issue. Wait. Kenny, wait. Kenny, I understand your point, but low no mix woman issue inside this. If woman, Alex na woman, yeah, if he do something we not right, then for stand up to him. But in as much as this we not say what he do, the court and they go interpret them for we. But let we not mix woman thing inside this. This not about woman thing. You did it?
Oh, look, they don't intimidate. For what they don't can you can't woman they don't intimidate them, but you see people all my head don't want and this government me brother. You see?
All right.
Well, look by the mayor back.
The mayor, I think the mayor. Let us not go to the mayor right now. Let us not go there. We go come with another program for the mayor because. Kenny, my boy, let us not go to the mayor. We come with another issue for the mayor, but for today we just want to stop at the Auditor General, yeah. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, after this we'll take 2 more calls. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. You're live.
Yeah. How are you?
Okay, please talk loud, small, yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me your name and where you call from.
You know, Saidu, they call from Freetown.
Please go ahead, Saidu.
Well, me not think say the Auditor General go get the conceal round to.
Why?
Online judges, yeah, I don't think why. Because the all under the mouthpiece of Mother Bill.
Okay.
You see.
All right.
I think.
All right. We wait for see outside this thing will end. Yeah. Thank you very much.
They go advance to the woman. They go to the ECOWAS court.
So one thing we are alone and no first before you they left your country in court for go other side. If you don't try your own court first, if them fail you, if you not get justice, now that make you to go to other court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go watch it. No.
Thank you.
They're coming. Yeah. Thank you.
So if you now watch, for example, one simple thing, before ever Samsumana go to the international court, he don't go now your own court because he feel aggrieved, he feel say then let them down, that is why he go. And any court so far, where they stand as international courts, now only when the courts where you did the country feel say they get justice, then I make them they go to the international court. Like for their war crimes, them wait till they can go to the international court because it different from then kind other cases there so. Yeah, because now you violate certain things then where they above the country where you did. That is why they can always send them there under. And the country then don't agree to that day. But in cases like this, you go first at your own court. You fail in terms of the justice before you go and make an appeal to the international court. We take one more call before we go. If not, we drop the curtain down. One more call in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, I think say we dey go now and we dey go ready for see what in the night can bring come for we. One for tell una plenty thank you. Like move the number na the line na the screen. I want for tell una plenty thank you for una don't join me inside the program. Thank you for you don't like, you don't share, you don't comment. You just come and view. Please, if you not hit the like button for yet, please do so now. On YouTube, we get 164 likes and we get about 250 something with the watch. Please give it 200 likes. And on Facebook, thank you very much. We get about, let me just see. On Facebook, we get about, let me see, 210 likes. Thank you very much, reaction. Thank you very much, and thank you to you who don't share and comment. Thank you very much, Facebook family, YouTube family. We love you so much. Yeah. If you know say you don't like it, you forget, and not forget you forget. Please just manage pass your finger there and share the program. Copy the link, share the program to other people, so they go do and follow this particular show. Until we meet again, it's another edition of a program where we call We Are. My name is Pierre the Freedom Fighter. For say God bless we country Israel, where we call We Are, and God bless we all. Thank you all very, very much.
Banga. I'm in the building. Man fed up, man. They make mumu talk. Pull up the tune. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system, it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone, just the nasty. It's sorry. So that's it, make one nasty. To start with Salone, so nasty. So nasty. This president's government is over nasty. What's in a nasty? Check with parliament if you see nasty. Always then talk, at a nasty. We ministers now them body nasty. For shots, call them papa nasty. Judicial system is smelling nasty. Now so nasty. Anti-corruption, them fake and nasty. They make sabi but nasty. We police and soldier, they're all sorry. Cause the system nasty. We footballers, they're over sorry. Cause SLFA nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system, it just the nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just the passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet Salone, just the nasty. It's sorry, do not make one nasty. Entertainers, they not take we serious. That make we more nasty. Medical facility, it's too rotten. See people they die nasty. Politics that the original nasty. We make Salone down nasty. Free education, but me I not see nothing. Planning just the nasty. Some drivers themselves just too nasty. Make transport business nasty.
Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wait you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. And done. And no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you the support we for make we do more. Thank you for you help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.